So these are padding stitches. Right now I am sewing this horsehair, which is actually covered in a small or a thin layer of wool. I'm actually so these are padding stitches, and I'm actually sewing this horsehair to the backing fabric for this wedding dress. You can't see the horsehair because there's a thin layer of cotton over it, but here, it's in there. There's a thin layer of cotton over it because I could only get the horsehair canvas in this natural color, and so of course that would shine through on the actual dress, so I had to give it a little camouflage. Here is what it will look like against the body, and of course it'll be separated from the body by the cotton corset. As you can see, it's already starting to take shape. Basically, here, the padding stitches are done with the fabric bent over in a ridge over my fingers. This will impart sort of a cylindrical shape to the fabric, and that way it'll hug around the body when the final dress is made. As you can see, I'm putting the padding stitches in to just secure that shape. But yeah, this is a tailoring move. You're shaping the garment, you're giving it 3D effects. You're not just using the simple cut of the garment to impose shape. You're actually using hand techniques. I do this over the whole bodice, so if you can kind of see, it's a basque waist, so it comes all the way down past the actual waistline over the top of the hips, and I'll actually cut away this. This is actually kind of extremely boring, but I'll actually cut away this extra. I just left the seam allowance there so that it wouldn't fray, because as you can see, both of the materials kind of like to split apart. Yeah, so as you can see, this will actually curve around the body, and so then it'll kind of hug. Oh, I guess the last thing I wanted to say is when you're doing the padding stitches, if you are watching this to kind of look at the technique, when you're doing the padding stitches, of course, when you're rolling over, the top fabric is actually going to be a little bit shorter than your bottom fabric, because it takes more room to go over than under. This is good because your bottom fabric is, again, not changing shape. You're not stretching that bottom fabric out any. So as you can see, the markings here, and they're kind of hard to see from this video. I did not thread mark. Oh no. I actually, this is just a chalk mark. But the markings here actually, oh, what was I going to say? Yes, the markings here will actually stay true to the pattern, because in that way I'm just shaping on this side. On this side, however, as you can see, I have thread marked and pinned, use that to pin too. I'll probably end up going over this by an extra centimeter. Now, I think a good tailor probably anticipates this and cuts his pattern accordingly, just with a little extra. But I used, just in case, I used the full seam allowance there, and then I'll trim it away. Let me actually show you what that final piece looks like. So again, this is what the final piece looks like. It's all up, and as you can see, it's actually holding the shape. And it holds it just enough so that it can be imparted to the outer layer. As you can see, this layer will be sandwiched in between. So this is what we're going to see inside the dress, which again, we won't even see that because it'll be covered by a corset. But this is the layer that actually rubs against the skin, or is in the, facing the skin. This is the layer that faces the skin, and this layer will be sandwiched in between the actual fabric that'll go on top and the backing fabric. So as you can see here, what a wonderful, that's going to hug the body quite well. And you can see it's also flexible enough to move with the body, but in its resting position, it wants to, just like it was curled over my finger. And so that is one of the reasons why I strive to call the dresses that I make couture. They are shaped in using the best hand techniques. They're shaped using the best hand techniques available to me. Yeah, so that's kind of fun. Thanks for watching, and you'll see this whole dress soon. She gets married in about a month at this point. This is, we have a lot of the dress done. This will get pieced together. I might show you a hem, and then we'll be doing embroidery. Lots of fun lace work, and I actually have French lace, and we'll show you applique. So thanks for tuning in, and thanks for tuning in, and I'll keep you updated.